place in the Super League, and also a home tie next week. This old rivalry is going to kick into action at the JJB Stadium tonight. It's the Wigan Warriors against the Leeds Rhinos. I'll run through the teams for you for the Wigan side as they're about to take the field. Chris Radlinski, the fullback, Hodgson, Connolly, O'Loughlin and Briscoe are the three quarters. Robinson and Adrian Lamb, the halfbacks. Lamb, of course, captain tonight. No Andy Farrell again. Howard, Newton and Craig Smith are the front three. Cassidy and Jones in the second row with Danny Tickle at loose forward. On the bench, Dave Ferner returning from injury. Sculthorpe, Bybee and Aspinwall. For the Leeds Rhinos tonight, Francis Cummins is at fullback, the first player to play in all weekly rounds of Super League for 4 years. Mark Calderwood, Walker, Senior and Mathers at three quarters. Ben Walker returns to the half-back spot with Rob Burrow, his partner. Danny Ward, Diskin and McDermott the front three. Hay and Bailey in the second row with Kevin Sinfield reverting back to loose forward. On the bench, young McGuire, Jamie Jones Buchanan, McDonald and Nick Scroton. On the bench. And Wigan to take the kick-off. Tonight's match referee Carl Kirkpatrick blows the whistle, the hooter sounds, and we're off in the last regular season game. Danny Ward taking the first challenge. Both teams depleted, full of injuries. McDermott tackled by Smith. It's going to be one of the big interesting battles tonight. How the front three pair up. McDermott again, runs straight into Cassidy, knocks him back, throws the ball out wide. Leeds keeping it alive early. A young Rob Burrow is taken to ground, that time by Newton and Walker. The kick's been charged down. Across goes Hodgson, picks it up cleanly, tries to get his way around McDermott, but in comes Danny Ward. So Wigan with their first possession. Craig Smith across the face of Sinfield. Quite a job to put him down. And Rob Burrow not being able to get out of the way. Connolly takes the next attack up. Don't think by any means that Wigan are just here to make the numbers. That was the message in the matchday programme from Stuart Raper. Wigan haven't lost the last round of Super League since it began. 3 home and 3 away fixtures, all of which they've won, and they want to repeat that. The kick high, testing Cummings, who fumbles with it, and that gives young Robinson the chance. Shaky start for Francis Cummins, but one of the most experienced players on that bench, on the field for Leeds. So plenty of injuries though for both sides, who said goodbye for the season to many. Wing three quarters for the Wigan Warriors side. The latest one, that of Jamie Ainscough, who's had an infection in his arm since finding one of Martin Gleeson's teeth embedded into it. One of the most bizarre injuries you'll see in any sport. Of course, Paul Johnson's out with a long-term injury, and Brett Dallas has gone back to Australia for an operation. So Wigan thin on the ground, but they knew it was going to be a tough season. And they've got plenty of cover. Harvey Howard now driving in. Round of applause from the Wigan crowd. Now Terry Newton, Wigan looking to get points on the board. There's the ball to O'Loughlin with a great tackle. Was it Bailey that time got the tackle in, or was it Chev Walker? And the kick over, this time from Newton, testing. Well, Wigan have come up with it, and Gary Connolly's in for the first try. And Keith Senior, one of the ever-present players for this Leeds Rhinos outfit, made a complete mess of that one. And Connolly plucked it from nowhere. And the first point's on the ball then to the Wigan side. And the old stage of Gary Connolly. Could be his last season for Wigan. There's talk that he's going to finish his career with the Oral Rugby Union club, but who's to say he hasn't got at least another season in him for the Wigan Warriors outfit. And Connolly, that's his 7th try of the season. and it's taken 3.5 minutes of this first half to get it on the board for Wigan. They're both very well for the future, and with the likes of Adrian Lamb, Gary Connolly, the try scorer, and players like Radlinski and Ferner, the superb knowledge and experience and depth to teach these youngsters and bring them on. And the extras are added by Danny Tickle. So 6 points to nil early for Wigan. Wigan coming off the back of a defeat against Bradford. A real grafting performance from the Warriors last week. Under a lot of pressure from injuries, and Bradford, there's not many sides that can compete with Bradford's power at the best of times, but when he depleted heavily, especially in the three-quarter area, against the likes of Vainikolo and Vaikona, or whoever they've got on the wing at the time, it's very, very difficult. And Wigan battled hard. They had the chances to take the game, but in the end, Bradford came away with it. But they're looking to make up for last week. They know they've got third spot, and away comes Terry Newton, gets a lovely offload to Radlinski. Lamb, he finds Stuart Jones. Last time we saw Stuart Jones at the JJB, with his first touch of the ball, he was scoring a try in front of the away fans. That's a lovely run from Harvey. Howard, he's getting involved early in this game. And now on the fifth tackle, Lamb will put boots of ball over the top, testing Calderwood, who certainly has been one of the players of the season in the Super League. And that's lovely defence, great hit there. O'Loughlin just sent Calderwood down, crashing to the ground. And now Leeds having the devil's own job, trying to get away from their goal line. Calderwood finds Bailey, another strong youngster. One for the future for the Leeds Rhinos. Sinfield running across the front. Danny Ward hands back to Walker. There's a great tackle, lovely tackle from Terry Newton. And great set of defence from Wigan, keeping Leeds in their own 30, and they've been forced to boot the ball down the centre of the field, and it's taken a good bounce for them. And Briscoe, a more than able replacement for Chris Radlinski when he had the injury coming back from the Great Britain trip down under, and he's warranted himself high regard from his coach and the rest of the players, and he finds himself on the wing again due to injury. Now Lamb scooting from dummy half. Connolly, you've seen a lot of the ball early. Swinging arm from McDermott, looking for Jones, he ducked underneath it. Now the fifth tackle again, Lamb, little dink over the top. You notice Cummins was stood deep, gets the ball away, big hit by Cummins on Lamb. Lamb gingerly gets to his feet. He'd taken the ball cleanly from the little dab over the top. He'd noticed that Cummins was stood very, very deep, but he did well and tackled Lamb just as he caught the ball. And now Ward. Leeds pretty much assured, you could say, of that fourth spot in a home tie next week. If they win this game tonight, it would cement that place. Radlinski slipping at the vital moment. Hodgson was there to cover. Hull have got Bradford tonight, who are the only team that could possibly finish fourth, as Radlinski looks for a way through the middle. But it's not one you'd expect the Hull side to win against Bradford after the performance last week. And again, Bradford want that top spot. Newton scooting from dummy half, senior in with a tackle, lovely offload to Connolly, couldn't get the ball away. Lamb, big hit there from Ward. Much improved player Ward, really stamping his authority in that lead side. And now Lamb with a kick over the top into the corner, forcing Cummins back to bring it back. Good wall of Wigan defence. 6-0 still the score. You're listening with Michael on video. I'm Matt Fielding, bringing you all the action here at the JJB Stadium. Wigan versus Leeds in the last game of the regular season for the Super League. Now Ben Walker, little pass out wide to Calderwood. He's going to have to take a backward step, and that's a lovely tackle. Young Luke Robinson. No Julian O'Neill tonight, and Robinson in an unfamiliar position at standoff. He's only a little fella, but he showed you there that he's more than up to the challenge. Now then Sinfield puts boots of ball over the top, taking the kicking duties. At a scruff of the neck is Sinfield. Lovely step by Briscoe. Now Hodgson. Leeds without players, the likes of Tony Carroll now injured. Ryan Sheridan with a bug, as is Willie Poaching. Matt Adamson, I can see sat in the stands, he's injured, as Harvey Howard really has relished this opening. As Adrian Lamb finds a gap up the middle, he's got Radlinski in support. He's taken the ball to Smith. Smith could go all the way himself. He fancies his chances to Smith. He's over the line, he's got the ball down. It's whether the referee, I think he's going to give a penalty try. He has done, stealing the ball over the line. But Craig Smith will want to claim that one. Lovely run to the line. Penalty try awarded by the referee. Must have been for reefing the ball out over the line. But it was all made from that man, Adrian Lamb again. Straight up the middle, spotted the gap. Had support in Chris Radlinski, but he saw that the defender was coming across and would have tackled him. So he shifted the ball out wide to Craig Smith. And he's shown you how versatile he is, how powerful, how strong, and how fast he is as well. The big Kiwi prop forward. And Wigan take a further lead. That penalty try. Craig Smith scored it. And you'd expect Danny Tickle to add the extras over. Right in front of the post, 12 points to 0. And Wigan have started the more lively. The defence in particular has been very strong. And there's the kick from Tickle right between the posts. 12 points to 0 and the score, Wigan over Leeds. When many people thought that Wigan would just turn up to make the numbers, they've certainly come here for a win. And Leeds surprised early. And nothing they could do to stop that man, the captain, Adrian Lamb. What a season he has had. Every time Harvey Howard's getting the ball, the crowd are lifting. Craig Smith, the try scorer. Over the top with Chev Walker. Cassidy now. O'Loughlin playing in the centres this evening. Lamb kicking once again over that corner. Cummins catches it on the full and looks to go around the outside. Sean Briscoe was up to the challenge though. Sinfield, well tackled there from Harvey Howard. Seems to be all over the pitch. There's a big prop forward. Let's talk, this could be his last season for the Wigan Warriors. He came over from Brisbane on a 2-year deal. Lovely offload, keeping it alive for Leeds. Big Bailey. Now on that blind side, Burrows stabs the ball over. Radlinski's chasing this one, it'll stay in the field of play. He'll have to try and take his way around Senior. Did well the ball was close to that touchline. He came on the inside. Both defensive walls have been solid. Just a break from Adrian Lamb. The difference of it this time, Leeds have been caught offside. Big cheer from the Wigan crowd. They've been on Carl Kirkpatrick's back about it a little bit. Now they've got the penalty. Terry O'Connor missing for the Wigan side tonight. An Achilles problem. He's not been able to train with the squad. He's been playing on the game days, but not been able to train. Lovely little half break there from Jones, who's looking for support. Wigan now the momentum forward with Cassidy. One or two of the Leeds players going a little high in the tackles. It's giving Wigan the advantage, the chance to try and break them as Danny Tickle injects a little bit of pace into the attack. Wigan now, Adrian Lamb controlling things from scrum half. Robinson, long ball out to O'Loughlin. Hodgson coming back on the inside. Robinson again, he'll put the flat pass into Tickle. Tickle's over the line, I think. He's so close, the referee said 5th tackle. Good tackle though from Leeds. And a flat pass over the top, they've got a man out wide, Hodgson, but I think he's going to be in touch. The linesman had his flag raised. Great tackle back from Calderwood that time. May have injured himself in the process. Not the best pass though from O'Loughlin. Could have drawn Calderwood in towards him. Hodgson tried his best. Big hit there from Harvey Howard. Leeds with Andy Hay now. Newton swinging. Off comes McDermott. On comes McDonald. Knee up that time from Bailey. It's an aggressive young forward. Now McDonald with his first chance. Oh, beautiful tackle. Textbook style there from Adrian Lamb. The only way to take the big fella, make sure he gets down, to take him round the legs. Now Radlinski, big hit though by Chev Walker. Much improved Chev Walker, now he's back in his preferred position. Lovely offload that time, control well from Jones. Jones slips the tackle up the middle. Hodgson picks up and runs himself. Lovely little break from Hodgson, looking to make a quick play the ball and a penalty given. Diskin is prone to giving away those. Most of the games that I've seen Diskin, he's always prone to giving away 1 or 2 penalties in dangerous positions. And now Wigan to clear the lines again. Such a promising player though, Matt Diskin. He's just got that, I feel, that one little problem, one little side to his game that he needs to improve on. It's the discipline at times. I mean, we said the same about Terry Newton, and now he's one of the best hookers in the world. That's a lovely drive from Harvey Howard. Just drove Ben Walker back about 10 metres. And now Robinson looking to emulate the break from Adrian Lamb. This is Lamb now. On ball to Tickle. Tickle nearly through. And Lamb again with a dab through, looking for Radlinski. He's going to be there first. I think it was Rob Burrow, the little fella. Just got his hands to the ball first, cleared the line. Definite little kick through though from Adrian Lamb. And Harvey Howard has made great impact in the start of this game. Has been replaced by Danny Sculthorpe. Maybe an injury worry for big Harvey Howard. He's holding his back and his neck. Now Sculthorpe with his first drive in. Lovely offload to Lamb. Lamb keeps hold of it. It's what he's noted for, Danny Sculthorpe. He's got a tremendous pair of hands. Lovely offloader of the ball. And there you can hear the crowd cheering for Harvey Howard. Great contribution he's made to this game early on. And now the flat pass through. Ben Walker in with a challenge. Adrian Lamb again, Danny Tickle, manhandled by the Leeds defence. Fifth tackle for Wigan now, looking to apply the pressure with Lamb. Lamb with the long ball over to Briscoe, he's into the corner, and Wigan and Sean Briscoe get their third try. Lovely movement outside of the power play. Elected to run the ball and not kick it on that last tackle. Drew the Leeds defence over towards them, and it's 16-0 to the Wigan Warriors. That's Sean Briscoe's second try of the season. You can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to be offered a contract next year, at least you hope he will be. Sixth spot hasn't been decided, and certainly down that bottom, Salford and Wakefield all to play for in Sunday. It's one of the most exciting Super League finales we've had. There's a kick from Tickle. It looks reasonable, but it's just gone to the right of the posts. So the score remains 16 points to 0, and a great start for this Wigan side. As I was saying, Wakefield at the bottom by 1 point to Salford. Salford meet Castleford on Sunday. It's a tough game in anyone's book. Castleford looking for that sixth spot. And Wakefield meet Warrington, the team that Salford beat last week, convincingly, 22 points to 2. And Wigan looking to get a bit of form before the playoffs. It's important, like I said, it's knockout football all the way. The only thing that's different is the home advantage. They'll play sixth spot. The winner continues and will play the week after. The loser is out, I'm afraid. Now Danny Sculthorpe, nice high shot on him. He was ducking into the tackle though. And now Adrian Lamb puts boot to ball right over the top. That's a lovely kick. Turning Francis Cummins round and Calderwood. And Calderwood catches it. Lovely wall of Wigan defenders. This youthful team has got plenty of passion in defence. They're charging up, led by that man, Mick Cassidy. And O'Loughlin matching up to Chev Walker, Hodgson and Robinson, all of them. It's great to see, and there's the big fella, McDonald. Diskin slipping, but a penalty given to Leeds. Big cheer from the Leeds crowd as Ben Walker clears his line, and this could be the first opportunity for Leeds into the Wigan half with a set of 6. Ryan Bailey will take the first drive in. Nice and low, good tackle from Sculthorpe. Helped out by Craig Smith. Ward spinning in the tackle. Leeds on that blind side. The ball's to Senior. And now McDonald, you've got to go low on McDonald. McDonald's racing through. It looks like he's going to be over the line for his first try for Leeds. Such a big man. And Wigan failing in the tackle. The first bit of pressure they've had on the line. And the big fella, they couldn't bring him down. There's nothing that Rodlinski could do. They tackled him 5 metres out, but the height of the Leeds prop is the reason he got the ball over the line. And the kick to be taken by Ben Walker. So one consistent feature of his game this season is his kicking. And in front of the post, you'd put your money on him to tag the extras, which he has. So 16 points to 6 then. That's what Leeds needed. They needed to get back into this game. And that's the perfect way of doing it, 6 points. That's on 25 minutes in this first half. So Wigan with Danny Tickle to restart. Puts the kick nice and high. Burrows underneath this one. Catches it cleanly, hands on to big Ryan Bailey, who takes the tackle from Sculthorpe. Started waist high, went down to the legs. Now McDonald, the try scorer. Learned from the mistakes going low, but he's got the ball offloaded, and now Keith Senior. He's got all the pace as Keith Senior. Gary Connolly manages to get a hand in, but that's a lovely injection of speed by Leeds and Keith Senior. Now Leeds have got the sniff of something out wide. Bailey, head down. Good lovely tackle though from O'Loughlin. Hodgson finishes him off. And the momentum temporarily stopped. Chev Walker now. Wigan back the 10. Burrows out wide, finds Sinfield. Shapes the kick, puts it through, but Briscoe positioned himself beautifully. Perhaps not reading off the same page then, Sinfield as the rest of his teammates. Now Craig Smith. That's better defence from Leeds. Danny Sculthorpe now spinning into the tackle. Now Adrian Lamb, pass to Robinson. Robinson finds Hodgson. Hodgson has to change the angle of attack, but he does it very well. Fifth tackle now for Wigan. Will Lamb be looking for a 40-20? He's taken out, was he, afterwards? Well taken though. Mathers flicks the ball out the back door to Calderwood. And Lano in with a tackle. And Wigan looking a little bit sloppy in defence when Leeds are on the break. Leeds needed that, they needed something, and that try's obviously been the key. It's got them going forward a lot quicker, supporting better. And Wigan have got some work to do now in defence. Ben Walker slowed down. Just takes the pace out of the attack a little. Chev Walker picking up from dummy half. Nearly through, good tackle from Sculthorpe again. And now Sinfield, again with a little dab through. Well, it's going to be a try for Leeds. Keith Senior, I think, this time. Well, a let off there for Wigan. Maybe a wake-up call. Craig Smith now looking to get a bit of a forward drive in. Lovely offload, right up and out the back. And first onto it is Diskin. And the Wigan fans not happy about that. Now Ben Walker spotted a little bit of something. Hodgson went in. Walker never seems to be very happy getting tackled. Lashing out with the elbow that time. And Wigan, they've got problems out wide. Big gap. And here comes the try scorer, McDonald. The ball's flicked out. That must be obstruction. Well, Wigan penalised this time. And Leeds looking very dangerous close to the Wigan line. And I'm sure they'll go for the points. Oh no, tap penalty. Ward this time. Wigan with a lot of work to do on the goal line. Bailey. Wigan with the best defence, dare I say it, in the Super League this season. And it's certainly being tested now by this Leeds side. Rob Burrow, we know his danger. There's a big hole open for him. He's scooting and toying with the Wigan defence. Very exciting player with the ball in hand. Now Sinfield, his turn, he's thrown a dummy. He fancies his chances through. Senior. Fifth tackle now for Leeds. Quick play the ball, Diskin fancies driving over, and that's great defence from Wigan. Beautiful the all-line defence there from Wigan to push Diskin back. And he releases the ball. And Wigan will have to bring it away from their own goal line. Well, the opening 20 minutes, it was all Wigan, and Leeds in the last 10 have really come back into this game. 16 points to 6, the score to Wigan, as Adrian Lamb. So the crowd screaming for Ben Walker not standing square at the play. The ball, lovely handoff from Jones. Not much of a 10 metres that Carl Kirkpatrick is giving at the moment. A swinging arm that time from Ward. Wigan now with Adrian Lamb, kicks the ball over the top, testing Richie Mathers, and he's got a nice bounce on that one. Mathers inviting Cummins to cross. Terry Newton misses with the tackle, but O'Loughlin doesn't. It's been an indifferent season for Leeds, this one. Started off so well, and people were saying that they had the Super League in the bag perhaps at the start of the season, but then a change in form and fortune, injuries to key players, and there's a knock-on. Right, Burrows wasn't expecting that one, I don't think, and a let-off for Wigan. And Bibey's getting ready to come on for Craig Smith, I think. So Craig Smith making his way to the line. Young Ricky Bibey is allowed to replace him. Return to the first team for Bibey. One of only 3 players on the Wigan side who haven't scored this season. The other 2, Harvey Howard and Danny Sculthorpe. But he can't be blamed for not scoring. He's only had a few first-team games. Now Cassidy. Now Bibey with his first introduction to the game. Good drive in from him. Newton finds Lamb. Lamb back on the inside is Tickle. Tickle running strong forwards. Wigan with Lamb again. Directing traffic up the middle, a nice tackle in there from Cummins, took him round the collar. Fit tackle for Wigan now. Robinson finds Sculthorpe, puts boot to ball. Accidental offside then I thought, but the referee waves play on. Calderwood. Aspinwall on the pitch now as Mathers gets away. He's got Radlinski to beat. He's got support back on the inside as Mathers giving it too early. But as Calderwood got the speed, he's going for that corner. Back comes Hodgson, slows him down. Radlinski's caught him in the end. But lovely angled run from Calderwood. Burrows now. This is exciting stuff from Leeds. Chev Walker straightens up the attack. But Wigan being caused all sorts of problems. They've got a massive overlap on that left-hand side. They just need to spin the pass out, and Hayes going to be in for a try. And Wigan with defensive problems at the moment. They've been stretched out wide. 5 minutes to go before half-time, and Senior is causing a lot of problems for them. And 1 or 2 of the Wigan players exhausted after chasing Calderwood back. And Andy Hay scores a touchdown for the Leeds side as they stretched Wigan, drew them all to this right-hand side, and then they had the numbers over. Hay threw the dummy and he was straight through. And that's better stuff from Leeds. We've got a game now. So 16 points to 10 the score. Wigan still in the lead. But Leeds certainly back into this game. Ben Walker, who turned down Wigan, I think, if rumours were correct, at Wigan. because he wanted the goal-kicking responsibilities, and of course, with such talent as Farrell and O'Neill and Tickle, there wouldn't have been much room for him to take the kicks. And Wigan had been reportedly after Julian O'Neill for a long time for that number 6 shirt. The time was right for him to come over, and he really has impressed. Slow start to the season, but Wayne McDonald's dropped the ball. Oh, he's been given a penalty though. I think with the amount of wriggling he was doing. Minute 10 seconds to go, and we're going to be wanting to get back in the changing rooms and find out what's been going wrong. But Leeds, super kick there from Sinfield, down to the Wigan 30. We'll be looking to go in at level terms. They'll see this set of 6 out. They've got to make sure that they're not drawn in. Leeds have been offloading very well. Burrows now finds a gap up the middle. The tackle's not sticking for Wigan. 10 metres Leeds are from the Wigan line now. Long ball fired out to Hay, brings Cummins back on the inside. Nice tackle. Leeds looking to stretch Wigan again. Sinfield, the flat pass to Ward. Ward's got McDonald in. The ball's come loose, and Tickle's come up with it, but the knock-on, the first knock-on, I think, will be against Wayne McDonald. So it'll be a scrum down to Wigan, and Wigan avoid a further score. 16 points to 10. We'll see 1 or 2 tackles in this Wigan set of 6 now before the half-time hooter. It's been an exciting first half, to say the least. 3 quick tries for Wigan. Aspinwall, they were from Connolly, that kick over, and Connolly took the ball out of senior's hands, more or less. Craig Smith with the 2nd try. Briscoe with the 3rd. And then McDonald and Hay for Leeds. Danny Sculthorpe now. We're into injury time in his first half. Bybee with a drive up. Leeds have closed the gaps in the defence. 5th tackle now for Wigan. Terry Newton flicks the ball to Radlinski, who puts boot to ball. But Leeds will have another attack. Richie Mathers just thinking of offloading, and there's the hooter for half-time. Exciting half. 16 points to 10. Certainly much at stake for the Leeds side. They want that 4th spot. Wigan know they're going to finish 3rd, and they want to get some form. They've got to look a little harder though in defence. They've let Leeds come away with 2 soft tries, really. With the defence opening up, it's Keyseen has been the danger man out on that far side. Stuart Raper will have 1 or 2 things to say during the half-time interval, as will Darryl Powell for the Leeds Rhinos. Half-time score 16 points to 10, Wigan over Leeds. The second half about to get underway. Leeds to kick off. And a tricky one being taken. Jones going to let that bounce for Briscoe to bring up. And Wigan will be wanting to improve the defence. Attack-wise, there's not a lot of problems. You can't fault them on the attack. They've made the breaks when the breaks have appeared. But in defence, they've just been a little bit wanting on that centre area, especially with Keyseen. That's a lovely drive in from Bybee. Newton picks up and scoots from dummy half. As well, Bailey's trying to undress him in the middle of the pitch. Now Lamb puts boot to ball for Radlinski to chase. He's caught that one cleanly. Ooh, maybe he should have got the ball offloaded to Tickle earlier than that. 5th tackle for Wigan now. Lamb kicked early. And now we'll kick again. Lovely ball over the top. Oh, that's beautiful! Fantastic stuff from Wigan. And I think it's Aspinwall that's over, catches it cleanly with 1 hand. And a super try there, lovely kick through. Finest of touches from Adrian Lamb, the midfield general, making everything work for Wigan in the middle. And Aspinwall catches it cleanly with 1 hand on the run on the angle. comes up from nowhere. Calderwood was confused by the kick, and Aspinwall gets his try. As Tickle looks for his third conversion. That's 3 from 4 for the youngster. That makes it 22 points to 10. Wigan over this Leeds outfit, and Wigan will be wanting to keep Leeds to that 10. Plenty of possessions needed. That's how they starved them in the first half, in the first 20 minutes. Keeping the possession away from the Leeds side. Radlinski's going to be under this one, and he'll hand it on to Sculthorpe, or he'll take the drive in himself into Diskin. He's been a consistent performer for Leeds all season. Now Sculthorpe with the drive in. Good yards forward from him. Seen some very promising touches from young Danny Sculthorpe. And a lovely pass from Bybee. Briscoe, I think it is away. Oh, sorry, Robinson. Oh, a lovely step from Robinson. Tackle's not been completed until now. Burrow finishes it. That's a lovely break from him. From the young Luke Robinson, and now Wigan with Lamb. Little pass. Back on the inside. Again, Robinson. He's got all the space in front of him. Closes up the gap. And using his blind side now to Aspinwall. Good tackle on him. 5th tackle for Wigan now. Looking to put some pressure on the Leeds line. There's a kick over the top. Senior knocks it forward. And I think Aspinwall's going to be in for his 2nd try in probably as many minutes. The referee has given the try, and Aspinwall's come up with a brace. Keith Senior making a mess of things once again from the kick. Something he's going to have to work on in his game, I think, before the Kiwis come over. And Aspinwall was there to pick up the pieces, and over the line he went. So Aspinwall, 2 tries and as many minutes for the Wigan youngster. So much talent, so much promise from these Wigan young boys coming through the ranks. Wigan in command of this game, but Luke Robinson with some beautiful stepping off both feet. Now Danny Sculthorpe, nice drive in from him. Danny Tickle, trying to straighten the attack up. It's so encouraging to see this Wigan side filled with youngsters. Bybee. And there's also players like Terry Newton, who you forget is still only 23, 24. Stuart Jones, another one. Adrian Lamb. Lovely pass out wide to Robinson. Robinson's again through the gap. Robinson gets the ball away to Connolly. In comes Hodgson off his wing. 5th tackle now for Wigan, Adrian Lamb. On the power play, Bybee flicks the ball back. Aspinwall. He gets the ball out wide to Briscoe. Briscoe's going to be tackled. Keeps it alive to Aspinwall again. Lovely step from him. Out it goes. Newton looking for support. Now Lamb with his kick over the top. Calderwood's chasing that one, and he has to kick it clear, and in the end it's exciting stuff from Wigan, keeping the ball alive until it got back in the hands of Adrian Lamb. And a super kick over the top, perfectly weighted. Should give it enough to give Calderwood problems and let Hodgson chase up off his wing. And it is no surprise that Adrian Lamb has been given a new 1-year contract. Certainly has been a revelation in this Wigan side. The last 2 seasons he's been here. It's what Wigan have needed. Now Danny Sculthorpe offloads again beautifully. Danny Tickle finds Jones. Jones is tackled by Senior. Strong tackle from Senior. On this blind side again, Tickle back on the inside. Aspinwall looking for a hat-trick. looking to straighten up, spins. McDonald brings him down. Newton again finds Sculthorpe. Sculthorpe again with a beautiful offload. Long ball out wide, Calderwood. What's a shame. Speculative pass there from Terry Newton out wide, Leeds. And Calderwood always looking for the interception. Very quick off the mark, Calderwood. Superb prospect, and there's the pass to Mathers. Fancies his chances around Briscoe. Lovely tackle from him. Now Andy Hay. Quick play the ball, Mathers at dummy half to McDonald. Newton went in for the big tackle. Now Sinfield puts boots the ball over the top. Then Walker chasing it. Mathers, senior, knock on. And the ball goes out to play. Ben Walker, as per usual, complaining about something. Grass too long, I think. That was the argument this time. Now McDermott's back on the field, replacing Danny Ward. 26 points to 10, 50 minutes gone, and Wigan in the driving seat in this game so far. Bybee. Now young Luke Robinson back on the inside. Wigan keeping it alive with Radlinski. Offloads to Tickle. Wigan playing with lots of confidence. Again, another offload. This time Lamb straightens up. He's looking for Connolly to run a different angle of attack now. Bybee trying to shrug the tackle off. And in goes Barrie McDermott. Now Danny Sculthorpe. Always looking to offload, and there's another beauty of an offload. Adrian Lamb boots a ball off the head of Sinfield. And a knock on, I think the referee's explaining. Ball in Wigan's favour, is it? So scrum down, head and feed to Wigan. I think he's given it for the knock on. I don't see where that's come from, but it's one of those you have to see on the replay. So Wigan head and feed, 25 metres out from this Leeds line. Robinson shrugs off the first tackle. Sinfield strong in the second. Now Bybee looking for route one. Lamb again. Bybee's down on his haunches. And away. I think Ben Walker, he's kicked that one. And he's kicked it so far, it's gone out of touch, I think. Well, the referee's called it back for a knock-on anyway. Bit of a mess. I think Ben Walker went for the intercept and knocked on as he went. The referee looked for the call off his touch judge, so it'll be head and feet to Wigan again. And with the confidence of the three-quarter line that Wigan have got. Radlinski, close to run around, Aspinwall, not the best pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. But excitement every time this Wigan three-quarter line gets the ball. And the head and feet will be to Leeds. A bit disappointing that off the first tackle. But a well-worked move, the run around. Radlinski and Robinson. A senior trying to break his way through the tackles again. Mathers to Hay. Now McDermott. I think Leeds just missing the input of Ryan Sheridan, the creativity, and just add something extra to the Leeds attack. They've been relying a little bit on power. There's Ben Walker. What can he create? The pass to Chev Walker. Fifth tackle now for Leeds. Good defence from Wigan. Burrows, Walker, outright to Sinfield, who's been taking the kicking responsibilities. He's going to test Briscoe, and Briscoe comes down with it. The ball went backwards, it's play on, and Briscoe trying to make his way through. Now Aspinwall straighten up the attack. He's beaten the first man. That's what Leeds have got to concentrate on for the playoffs, the first tackle. Away comes Gary Connolly up the middle. He's got support with Hodgson. He fancies his chances around Cummins. Lovely break there from Gary Connolly. He wants a quick play of the ball. He's got that with Newton. Newton has dropped it. And we're going to send, the referee said play on, I think it may have come. Now he's given the knock on. I'm not entirely sure what was given then. Who's confused a lot of us as the referee Carl Kirkpatrick has put the scrum down, head and feed to Leeds. I think he's gone for the knock on from either Newton or from Radlinski. At first he said play on. And this will be interesting, the introduction of David Furner back from his knee surgery. And next season you will be seeing David Furner wearing the blue and yellow of Leeds. But until now he's a Wigan warrior. And there's Connolly. Calderwood back on the inside. Furner, as I said, back from minor surgery on a knee injury. And looking to take the playoffs by storm. They've missed him whilst he's been away. Now McDermott runs head strong. Still going is McDermott. That should be back to 6. It was touched by a Wigan player as Burrows comes away. Furner in with the tackle. The referee says continuing with the tackle count. Sinfield in. Turns it round, there's a big gap open for Cummins. Furner in with the tackle. Play the ball, disc in. 5th tackle now. Ben Walker puts boot to ball. Lovely positioning by David Hodgson. Sorry, by Gary Connolly, who's moved to the wing. Now Hodgson. They've all played the part tonight, the Wigan players. David Furner, the drive forward. Now Adrian Lamb up the middle. McDermott looked like he was going to go for a trip before. 5th tackle for Wigan. Ball back to Radlinski. He'll kick over the top. That's a nice kick over the top, but not quite enough on it. Calderwood and slips again. Bounces off the tackle of Robinson. And again there's Calderwood. Adrian Lamb in though to shut him down. Lovely little break there from Calderwood. Ben Walker now, flat pass out to Mathers. There's a Wigan man flat on his back. I think it's Danny Tickle. Lovely pick up from Ben Walker. Great tackle from Briscoe. Wayne McDonald. They're going too high on McDonald. And Jones Buchanan drops the ball. It is Danny Tickle that's down, I think, winded. Just catching his breath, and it'll be a handover to Wigan. Listening with Micron video. Bringing the action for this last game of the regular weekly rounds in the Super League. Dave Furner. Changing the angle of attack is Furner. Danny Sculthorpe. Good tackle on him from McDonald. And Danny McGuire. Now Lamb again looking for that 40-20. That one's gone out on the full though. Misjudged there from Adrian Lamb. Wayne McDonald off, Scroton on for Leeds. as Walker picks up. Penalty given. The Wigan fans not happy with that decision. So Leeds, it's their chance to get back into it again. It's 3 tries away. McGuire. Big Barrie McDermott. Offloads again to McGuire. We've got support. Senior is going for the corner and he's going to be in. Senior with a comeback try for Wigan. Coming off that penalty. Lying down on the play of the ball, and unfortunately the referee's got to be a bit more consistent because it's happening all the way through the game. For some reason he's decided to single that one out. But Leeds coming up with a great try in the corner. Senior. This is the offloading from Barrie McDermott. That's why he's one of the best props in the, well, definitely in the country, if not the world. And Wigan to restart once again. Danny Tickle. Tickle to restart. Nice high restart from Tickle. That's one thing that the away teams always struggle with here at the JJB is the footing on the pitch. We watched St Helens a couple of weeks ago. As Burrows makes his way at the middle, he's got support, he's got it away. And Danny McGuire's been chased back by Briscoe and leads in for another try, 2 in as many minutes. And Wigan, all sorts of problems. Well, the second half is turning out just like the first. And Wigan giving Leeds the opportunity to get back into the game. And this time I don't think Ben Walker will miss. Lovely break made by Rob Burrow. Got it to Danny McGuire, and McGuire was in for the try. A valiant effort from Briscoe to chase him back. Great support from McGuire. And now Wigan have got to concentrate up again. 26 points to 20 if this one goes over, and he makes no mistake about it. This won't be pleasing coach Stuart Raper, as Cassidy's coming on for Sculthorpe. Sorry, Craig Smith for Sculthorpe, and Cassidy looks set to come on. So another restart for Wigan. 26 points to 20 the score, 1 converted try in the game. And Leeds will be looking to get that back. There's still 15 minutes of the game to go. And Wigan have lost that momentum. Just the defence has let them down, and Leeds look like they're going to attack on this side again. Good tackle though from Aspinwall on Senior. Quick play the ball to Andy Hay. He's trying to breach the line. And another penalty given, this time today, Ferner. And Leeds are looking to get back into this game very, very quickly. And now Sinfield trying a quick tap. And he's lost the ball there. Well, Sinfield trying to do things too quickly, I think. Scrum down, head and feet to Wigan. Given for the knock-on. As Cassidy comes back on for Aspinwall. Aspinwall came on, got his 2 tries. Now Cassidy's back on as Radlinski attempts to breach that Leeds line. Craig Smith this time. Adrian Lamb with boots the ball again up the middle, right in between Mathers and Cummins. A good chase for Wigan. Lovely kick there from Adrian Lamb in the in-goal area, slip from Mathers, and Wigan now need to keep Leeds in this section of the field, not to give away any more silly penalties. It's what's been costing them in the last 10 minutes or so. Jones Buchanan runs into the tackle of David Furner. Strong tackle from Furner. Quick play of the ball, McDermott. In with the tackle was Newton. Fifth tackle, that's much better defence from Wigan. And now Sinfield over the top. And Radlinski just misplacing it. And picks up eventually. Sinfield and Senior. A duo from Leeds to tackle him. Oh, the Leeds player's offside that time. it's like a dog's hind leg. The defensive line doesn't seem to matter though. And again, Wigan having the devil's own job. But lovely break from Robinson, and again the step to Cassidy. Cassidy looking for support. He's got the ball offloaded to Lamb. And again to Furner. Adrian Lamb slips into the challenge. And now Radlinski finds Danny Tickle. Tickle back on the inside comes O'Loughlin. And a good tackle though from Sinfield. On the fifth it was, and away Senior. Tickle in with the tackle. Lovely offload though to Mathers. Dubious. And Leeds have got the go forward now with Cummins. Jamie Jones Buchanan. Ben Walker now fires it out to McDermott, down to Senior. Senior brings Mathers back on the inside. He's looking for support. It's a good tackle eventually, but Wigan stretched in defence. Hayes going to take it on the blind side. Senior's going to be in for another try, and Leeds are back in this one. Senior in for his second try. The kick's a difficult one though. 24 points to 26. And this game's back on again. Wigan have let Leeds come back into this. I think Wigan were anticipating the ball stretched out wide to the right-hand side. Hey, took it quickly on the blind, fed Senior. And at that distance from the line, there's not many that can stop Vicky Senior. Now Ben Walker. He's not been that accurate with the boot tonight, only 2 from 4 attempts. This time he's got it nailed. Right in between the posts, so it's 26 points all. Game on now, and Leeds must be quietly confident. Wigan taking 1 or 2 wrong decisions. Should have perhaps, on that last one, kicked the ball on the 5th tackle instead of running it. Stuart Jones is on now for Danny Tickle. So Lamb will take the restart kick. And there it is, Sinfield to field. Barrie McDermott. These have got the sniff of something. Scroton. Jones Buchanan now. Got to protect the offload, the ball carrying arm is what's been punishing Wigan. Now Ben Walker. Cummins. Good tackle there from Cassidy on Chev Walker. Now McGuire will put boot to ball up, right up the middle, testing Chris Radlinski. Well, they've all left it, and Leeds have come away with it. The ball's gone backwards, and Craig Smith ended up with it. Well, it's unusual for Wigan to let a ball bounce. Very, very dangerous as Briscoe tries to make something at the centre of the field. It's been very free-flowing this game, plenty of attacking football. I think one or two of the Wigan players getting frustrated with the referee at the moment. Now Connolly trying to get round Chev Walker. A short tackle from Walker. Hodgson. Fifth tackle for Wigan now. They need to pin Leeds back. And that's what Lamb's going to do with a long, high kick up in the air for Mathers to take. He takes it cleanly and easily. And ends Briscoe with a challenge. Andy Hay getting in the way there. Scroton, sorry. McDermott offloads the ball. Craig Smith back in the tackle. The referee waves it, tackle count down, back to 6. And a penalty given as a surprise. Well, at least the referee's made the game exciting. He's given a knock on this time. Much to the applause of the Wigan fans. Scrum down, head and feet to Wigan. So Lamb scoots from dummy half. Well, surely that's lying on if Wigan have been. No, the referee's not even looking that time. Now Craig Smith. Tough man to put down. Eventually they do. Scotland's line all over, surely, oh, finally he's given the penalty to Wigan. It's taken 75 minutes coming, but we've got it. So Adrian Lamb now putting boot to ball. It's going to be an exciting last 5 minutes of this game. Will it come down to the one-pointer, or will one of the two teams go for glory? Stuart Jones now. Lovely fend from him. Craig Smith into the challenge of Jones Buchanan. Newton now finds Danny Tickle. Tickle trying to open a gap. And Newton comes up with a mistake. Too busy thinking about what he was doing next. No advantage to Leeds, so scrum down, head and feet to Leeds. Little mistakes creeping in. It's important now that Wigan can keep Leeds up, at least in their own half, if not their own 30. Senior, he's been the danger man. Managed to get him down this time. Now Jones Buchanan. Good defence once again. With a very quick pace. Play the ball in this second half. Lovely offload. Attempt to Cummins. Again, a quick play the ball. Burrows. You've got men over on this side. Mathers, lovely tackle from Briscoe. Senior back on the inside. Again, a great tackle from O'Loughlin. Now Barrie McDermott offloads it. Great offload to McGuire. He's got the pace to go. Has Radlinski caught him? He has. But the try will be given. And Leeds take the lead for the first time in the game. What a comeback it's been for them. 30 points to 26. Wigan won't be happy with themselves. Thrown the game away. They had a great lead on. And McGuire with plenty of pace to outrun Radlinski. Two of the Wigan fans not happy. Looked a bit of a forward pass. And only 3 minutes to get some more points on the board, otherwise Leeds will have done the double over Wigan this season. And Ben Walker adds the extras, 32 points to 26, and Wigan have only got 2 minutes or so. It'll be the short kick-off, I'm sure. And Danny Tickle will restart it.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's attendance at the JJB Stadium, 8,362.
Short kick-off from Wigan. Ferner, I think there'll be a knock-on, if anything, from Ferner. So Wigan will be trying to get the ball back off Leeds. Leeds will take the time. And Adrian Lamb, tonight's man of the match again. With the JJB, we're into the last minute of normal time. Leeds with Scrotton. Taking the time to play the ball. And he'll just drill that one into touch with Ben Walker, who's inviting Calderwood to chase it. Radlinski picks up, and they've got 80 metres to go if they're going to get a try back in this one. Craig Smith, he'll lead the charge. Good defence from Leeds. Lots of confidence, and again there should be a penalty given to Wigan. Sinfield boots the ball away. That should be a further 10 metres. We're into injury time now in this game. Wigan will have to keep this one alive if they want to get back into it and take 2 more points. Will only be 1 point that they can take. Will it be the kick and chase now for Wigan? Adrian Lamb straightens up the attack, looking for support. He's gone back to McDermott, and that'll be the game for Leeds. Waiting for the final hooter. Adrian Lamb trying to create something. The ball just went back to the Leeds side, and there's the hooter for full time. And Leeds, what a comeback it's been on this last game. The crowd celebrating as if they won the grand final, but they've got a long way to go before they can do that. Wigan finishing in 3rd place in the regular season. Leeds will finish in 4th. Good comeback from them, both sides weakened by injuries. And Wigan will not be happy about the result after leading with such a large score twice during the game. 16-10 the score was at half-time. Aspinwall came on and scored 2 tries in as many minutes. And then Senior and McGuire both got a brace in the second half, making the final score 32 points to 26. Leeds over Wigan. They've done the double over the Warriors this season. The next game for Wigan is next Saturday. We don't know who the opponents will be. It's either going to be Castleford, London, or Widnes. But if you can't get down to the game, I hope you'll join us here on Micron Video. It's the first round of the playoffs, and it's knockout football all the way for both these two teams. I think Leeds will be beating Hull. Leeds are assured of that 4th spot, and we'll see the home fixture. With Hull's form at the moment, no one's going to want to play against them. Wigan will have to pick themselves up from this one. Hopefully they'll have a few players back from injury. There's plenty of positives to be taken from this game. The heads are hanging down a little bit low from the Wigan players. There are plenty of positives to be taken. You've been watching a micro video. I'm Matt Fielding. I hope you'll join us next time.